Good evening, everyone. Here's the operations update and PM update. The operations update is quite small, but in Mariupol, Russian forces have reduced the Ukrainian resistance there to two sizable pockets of defensive positions, but they are closing in on them. Fighting continued south of Izium and in Rubizhne. Russian forces are being sent to Izium from Kharkiv to reinforce them, and the Russian civilians are applauding them as they drive through Kursk. Speaking of Kursk, Russians announced to the Kursk region that they should be on high alert for a possible terrorist attack by Ukrainian nationalists and what it looks like could be a false flag attack to justify more operations in Ukraine. NATO said it will be preparing a long-term permanent presence in Eastern Europe due to Russia's invasion. Poland is sending 100 T-72 tanks to Ukraine. Lithuania announced it will train Ukrainian instructors on Western equipment on their soil as soon as possible. The White House said the Pentagon had a 2-hour call with Ukrainian counterparts going item by item over the needed weapons that Ukraine needed. The U.S. House announced a bipartisan delegation visited Poland this weekend. No word on if they went into Ukraine. The Kremlin announced that Putin and Belarus dictator Lukashenko will confer in Russia's Far East on April 12th to discuss what to do with Ukraine. Russia has begun issuing passports to Ukrainian citizens who were forcibly deported to Russia. Ukraine has banned all trade with Russia, and the United Nations has estimated 4.5 million Ukrainians have fled the country. But yesterday, 22,900 Ukrainians did return back to Ukraine. The Austrian Chancellor met with President Zelensky yesterday and is now traveling to Moscow to meet with President Putin. He tweeted that we are militarily neutral but have a clear position on Russian war of aggression against Ukraine, and it has to stop. The Ukrainian foreign minister pledged to continue negotiations with Russia, saying it's extremely difficult to even think about negotiations with people who commit atrocities, but if sitting down with Russians will help prevent at least one massacre like Bucha or the attack in Kramatorsk, we have to take that opportunity. France held its first round of elections with the incumbent President Macron won 28% and far-right candidate Marine Le Pen, I don't know if I'm saying that right, won 23%. Her original position was that she was very supportive of Putin and previously had attacked NATO, but she is staying away from that and just focusing on economics issues in this campaign. The largest nationality represented in the Ukrainian International Legion is actually Belarusians, with 500 making up 4 separate units. And in Moscow, an activist was arrested in Red Square for holding a sign that read, "Our willingness to face the truth and our silence make us complicit in crimes." Not even referring to Ukraine, just holding that sign got him arrested. So that's it for this evening. Again, thanks for following me to my alternate account. I'll keep you posted on if anything changes.